What's up, people? It's your boy Mex, the Wrestlemaniac, if you will. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, and we appreciate your support as always.
Warning. The following views shared on this podcast are the unfiltered expressions of our vibrant personalities. We are here to dissect the pulse-pounding world of pro wrestling, from the epic battles inside the ring to the captivating storylines that keep us hooked. Our discussions may venture into unexpected territories, from questioning the creative direction or analysing the artistry behind the suplexes and submissions. Please understand that we aim to entertain, educate, and engage. But please also remember that we are just merely fans and observers, and we are not actual wrestlers, journalists, or industry insiders. As we always say, by the Mandem, for the Mandem. Enjoy.
Have you guys watched Sinners?
No, I'm gonna try and watch it this week.
I watched it on. So it's mad, yeah. I watched it. Yeah, I thought I was gonna fall asleep. I was up for the whole thing because I watched it the day after Mania, innit? Before Mania Night 2. Yeah. And I can't lie, it's one of the best films I watched this year.
Everyone's saying it's really good.
It's very good, man.
Did you watch it on IMAX?
No, couldn't get IMAX, bro. Sold out.
I'm not surprised.
So the thing is, when I stepped in cinema, I can't even spoil it, man. First week I'm gonna spoil
this guy, he's chief spoiler. So
yeah,
he's chief spoiler.
All I know,
just let us know how you thought about the film.
If you see the trailer, you know what you're getting yourself into, right?
Yeah, I already kind of know.
What do you know?
I just know there's.
What do you know about Michael B. Jordan?
He's a twin.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I found out after watching the film that the second person was meant to be Jonathan Majors.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is that what people were talking about? I didn't understand the correlation.
People were like, Jonathan Majors meant to be the second person. I'm like, fam, if he was the second person, we would have got Lovecraft County again. You watch Lovecraft County?
I've seen maybe one or two episodes.
I can't. What's the best? It's like a black magical. I can't explain, but it's a great series. Okay. Great series.
Amazon, right? Is it Amazon?
Yeah, it's Amazon. Yeah, it's Amazon. Yeah, I watched it on thing, obviously streaming on it, but it's a great series. If you get a chance, watch it.
Okay.
So, film was good. I want to watch it again. 10 out of 10. Yeah. I'm even like.
Really? Is that good?
I think the layers and the story, and a lot of people say it's demonic, but I think within reason it makes sense the reason why it's like that. Yeah. Because it's like a sinister reality on. It's very metaphoric on a lot of stuff. Basically. When you watch it, you be like, okay, cool, I get it. Oh shit. So yeah, I enjoyed it.
The movie's called Sinners. What do people expect?
Thank you.
It's called Sinners.
Sinners, exactly.
You know.
And it's not scary for me. I think it was more like, I can also best way of getting it, like without sounding stupid, in it. I compared it to like a Get Out moment. It feels like a Get Out moment for me.
Yeah. Okay.
When you watch Get Out for the first time, you're like, oh shit, this is a whole new cinema. This one feels like a whole new cinema, and it's from top to bottom. The characters, the way they act, and the guy from Misfits is in it. Do you know the white guy from Misfits? He used to, I think he vanishes. He turns invisible. Misfits?
I never watched it.
You never watched Misfits?
No.
Misfits is good.
What were you watching in school?
Wrestling.
Oh, not fair. That's a good save. That's a good save. That's a good save. You know what? I allow you. That's actually a good save.
But yeah, the guy from Misfits in it, and he's great. Banging film, man. So I want to watch it again for sure.
Okay.
I'm definitely due to watch it.
If you get a chance to watch it, let me know.
I've heard it's 10-10, like from everyone. Oh.
Yeah, it's good. You laugh, cry, everything, bro. It's sick. It's sick. It's really sick. And what's the word I'm saying? This is gonna sound mad. God forgive me for this, because I'm a child of God. But don't go in there with a full Christian mind. Be open-minded. Because a lot of people are going in there with a full Christian mind. Obviously, going there with a Christian mind.
Shut that.
People are going there and immediately seeing something on the screen, say that's demonic.
Yeah.
Look beyond that, because it's.
I always go into films with.
I went in there when I left with a Christian take, but I can't say the take. If I say the take's on the spot, the whole film.
Yeah.
Okay.
But my take is a positive take rather than it be a thing like it's demonic. It's a devil's film.
Yeah.
It's more something else. But when you watch the film, that's when I can speak. Yeah. Next week, watch it because I want to talk about it.
No. Everyone else has to watch it as well. It's not just me.
Fuck everyone else, man.
Say no more.
Yeah, man. Episode 273 of the Wrestling Podcast.
72
of the Wrestling Podcast.
Let's fucking noise!
We got a special guest here. First time on the couch. First time at WRESTHINGS. We've got NICKY. Make some noise for NICKY.
Make some noise!
What I'm gonna do is so NICKY.
Everyone, either or.
Yeah.
What do you prefer?
Nicky's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
So people do it anyway, but it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, plug yourself. Let them. I know you got a podcast. You feature another podcast.
Content
from East London. Am I to say that?
No, go ahead. Yeah.
Cool. Obviously, I remember Nikki.
Jack of all trades, basically.
Jack of all trades,
Host,
yeah.
laid bare, kick out, your own podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you've been.
Obviously, I knew Nikki. I know
trying.
Nikki from back in like ends here, but I don't think she recognizes me. I don't know what's the best way to say that. She'll recognize me soon, innit? Once I just give it to Men in Black. But yeah, man, plug yourself there. People know.
Hey guys, which camera am I looking into? Which one?
All of
This
them.
one?
Anyone. Whichever is your camera.
Okay, this one. Hey guys. I'm Nikki. Yes, I do So Nikki podcast. Do Laid Bare. I do Kick Out podcast, which is also another wrestling podcast too.
Laid bare. Laid bare. Kick out a podcast. Friends of the show. We got
Yeah,
Skillet,
we got Skillet.
Ace. We got the rest of the team.
Ace. Yeah.
Make some noise.
Yeah.
How's everyone feeling today? How's everyone doing?
Positive, man. I can't lie to you, bro.
Good.
Cool. We ready to talk?
How about you?
I'm doing good. I can't complain.
Yeah.
I can't complain. I'm ready to talk WrestleMania.
I'm ready, bro.
I've got a lot to get off my chest.
Whoa.
I've got a lot to get off my chest.
Okay,
like the burdens of this Mania. I don't know what to say, man.
Okay.
I know you're pretty positive on WrestleMania.
I'm not.
Oh, so you changed your mind? You changed your mind now?
No. I'm positive on night one, but night two, that was a waste of time.
What night did you prefer? Night one or night two?
Night one, because all my predictions for night one were correct.
Thank you.
Okay, but as a fan, forget predictions.
As a fan, I feel like I
predictions.
was more fulfilled. I felt like it was worth me staying up for night one. Night two, I could have gone to sleep and watched the next day. And that's what I was pissed off about.
Night two, I was fighting for my life.
Bro.
Well,
night two, I preferred better than night one. I feel like with night one, it was very much like, how do I describe this?
What about
Let's
night
say you're
two?
with someone, you get the lips,
Get
you're
out here.
satisfied, small.
How did we get here?
I'm trying to reason with you. Laid bare, you get me? Trying to synergize, you get me? You get the lips, you get the hug, you get the smooch.
What are you talking
But
about, bro?
the massage is a bit shit. The massage is dead. But then you're going for the kill, you get a happy ending. That's night one.
Alright, fair enough.
Night one, that's night one. Night two,
analogy.
you're getting, a nice handy, nice click round, but then the night is shit. That's night two.
Nah,
That's how I feel.
I hate it, bro.
The happy ending at night one was way better than the night I got from.
Facts.
Sorry, guys.
That sounds mad.
That sounds mad.
I mean, yeah, however you want to put it, that's fine. What an analogy.
Night one, I don't think there was a few high moments for me in terms. We'll go through the matches anyway, but in terms of like Joe Uso winning was a high. The match itself, I didn't really care for. Chad versus Phoenix, that was an amazing match. Well, not amazing, but it was a really good match. The tag team match was a downer for me. With New Day versus that was a Raw match.
That was an appalling. I don't know why that match was even at WrestleMania.
I thought it was gonna be a pre-show because they said
that's what I initially thought. I initially thought it was gonna be a
They
pre-show.
said no more. They said that WWE don't do pre-shows. Yeah. So I thought, okay, cool.
And the fact that tag team match was on the show, but then this SmackDown we're going to be getting the 4-way ladder match. In my head, I was just like, I would have preferred.
That is WrestleMania worthy.
That would have been.
Let's go through the card anyways.
Let's go through the card. Yeah. Before we go through the card, guys, quick one. Announcement. Become a member today, man. Become a member today, bro.
Become a member, guys.
Now got everything, condensed it, and we have one tier, which is cheap for all. If you can afford chicken and chips, if you can afford a Mars bar, if you can afford what else?
Trophy.
If you can afford Trophy, it might be too expensive.
Oh, sorry.
If you can afford laces as a thing, if you can go, what else do you? Face paint. I don't know. Chichinga. All that sort of stuff. Yeah.
Even deodorant.
You can afford deodorant. You can afford our membership. It's $3.99 now, guys. Make sure you guys go and subscribe to our channel and become a member. And when you become a member, you allow yourself to, receive exclusive videos as well as an intro to the Discord. My Discord is popping off, man. Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be nice for you to join.
Yeah, I'll definitely check that out.
Check that out, man.
Yeah.
So for night one, the first match we had was JAE EAUX versus Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship, with JAE EAUX winning via submission.
I enjoy this match, but my only issue is this match is that. I have no issue because I love the way JAE EAUX went into the match. He tried all his moves, they didn't work. Then he thought, you know what? I can only beat my enemy with his own moves. And someone said online, and they put reference video online, and I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. If someone said that Gunther's kryptonite is a what's that move called again? Sorry,
The sleeper hold.
Huh?
Their take was wrong. Their take was wrong.
Open my eyes, please.
Their take was wrong. The only reason why I say their take is wrong is within the context of the match that Ilya had with Gunther, it made sense for Gunther to tap out number two. Yeah. It made sense for him to tap out straight away. Whereas in this match, bro, this is WrestleMania. You could have given us at least another like 15 seconds of Gunther just trying to fight out, and like, bro, this is JAE EAUX. Like, come on, man, this isn't Ilya. This is JAE EAUX.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I feel like Jay could have tried to get in twice, and then the second time, that's when Gunther tapped out. But it's like a stronger one.
I would have preferred the struggle at the end and the crowd saying tap, build us to the nut, man.
Bring the water to a boil.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I would have preferred that. But I mean, for what we got, and at the end with Jay winning and seeing Jimmy come and bring him the belt, bro, it was a great moment.
I was teary.
I understand why.
If you watched my story, I was screaming because when he put Gunther down, and then I was like, Gunther can't tap. So that's why I started like snapping it. Yeah. And then when he tapped, I just went, oh my God. Like, I literally like screaming like I was watching like a premiership match or something. And yeah, I'm really happy for him. But yeah, that submission could have been so much longer. It would have definitely helped the intensity of how the match looked.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm happy for Jay. Like I said, I think
he took so long to get to the ring though. That was pissing me off.
Yeah, he took time.
He took longer than.
But then again, I can't lie. That journey all the way down was long, bro.
That's a big stadium.
That was a
oh yeah, it is a big
stadium.
It's to the point where man didn't even go on the top rope and start doing the whole
thing. He was too
tired. He couldn't bother to do it. But a question that I have for you guys is, who do you guys see as Jay's first opponent?
Sami Zayn.
You think Sami Zayn's gonna turn on him?
Yeah, not turn him. But I think he'll be like, I think he'll turn on him after he loses. So maybe Jay's like, I wanna wrestle you. You're my first opponent. Sami Zayn loses, Sami Zayn turns. Maybe Sami Zayn turns and joins these man.
I would only agree with you.
We don't need that many people. Not everyone can join Bad Gang. I'm so sorry.
Really?
I don't think Sami Zayn needs to join them, man.
I think Austin Theory should join them and whatever, but yeah, go on.
We'll get there.
Yeah, I only agree with you because of Raw.
Yeah.
Like, before Raw, that was a question that I did think. I'm like, oh, so what next? But then I can't think of anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you?
I think Sami Zayn would probably be a good shout if he decides to go. But then I feel like there's so many different people within Raw that would potentially be a good matchup for him. But I don't know where everyone's at in terms of their story at the moment. So I'm not even too sure.
I'd love to see Bronson Reed get opportunity. I'd love to see who else is there? I think they should run back Gunther again. One more time.
Rusev, maybe?
Yeah,
Rusev versus, but then I don't think that should be.
That's the first one. Rusev will beat the shit out of Jake. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
No, he would. Rusev looks great, by the way. He looks amazing. He's ready for War. Yeah. And also, anyway, give it to Sami because Sami Zayn needs something to do.
Yeah, no, true.
Yeah.
Next match we had was the New Day versus the War Raiders for the World Tag Team Championships.
If I'm honest, this is a Raw match, man. I told you on the stream, bro. Big up Wrestle Talk, by the way, man.
Yeah, big shout out to Wrestle Talk 5 on our song, man. That was fun stream.
Sick, man. Fun time. Yeah, I'm giving that. That's a Raw match, bro. I'll be real with you.
Let me put it this way: when I was doing like my predictions, they weren't even in it.
Were they even in ours?
They're not.
Yeah, there was. I got a point for that.
Are you sure there was?
They got announced before.
Actually, you're right. I did not. Yeah, I predicted New Day as well. Yeah,
Warriors.
Yeah, that match was just poo, man. We didn't need it.
It wasn't poo, but it was just like it's not worth WrestleMania.
Yeah,
it's not worth WrestleMania. It's not
that match was poo. Out of all the matches on that card that night, it was the worst match.
Didn't make no sense.
It was the worst match. Anyway, let's skip this one, innit? Let's go to the Black Queens.
This is a great match.
Jade Cargill versus Naomi.
That's a great match. Someone said online on TikTok that how the fans were quiet during this match.
Very.
And I'm like, why? Like, why are you guys quiet? This is a great match, and this is a good showing for Jade.
Yeah,
as well as Naomi. A lot of people wanted Naomi to win, but I think Jade, Naomi putting over Jade makes more sense for me. Jade needed it.
I think it puts Jade in the position for a potential Jade and Charlotte.
Yeah.
So I think that's why they did it. But me personally, this was a match I was really looking forward to, but it didn't impress me.
Really?
Yeah. I enjoyed Jade's entrance. Yeah. And I was on another wrestling podcast yesterday, and then somebody talked about how did we go from like this big build up, you getting Naomi back, and then the intro was like a weather report, and then you just come out it didn't make no sense. And then I didn't even take it that way, and I was like, oh yeah, that's so true. It didn't really like marry. But then I think this just sets up Jade for a Jade versus Charlotte. The match itself, honestly, 5-6 out of 10. Like it was alright.
Which I think is fair. I think,
it was okay.
especially for this being Jade's first proper singles match. Of course, like during the match, you can kind of see the nerves that she was having, and there'll be certain spots where Naomi's kind of like telling her to get into position. But I think it was an excellent showing. Maybe I'm biased. I don't know.
No,
I like Jade.
I'm not biased,
so.
but
I feel like Naomi looked amazing as well in terms of like making Jade look as good as she did.
Yeah.
So even though Naomi lost, I still feel like she looks strong in defeat. Like I'm looking forward to kind of seeing what happens with her next. In terms of Jade, I'm intrigued to kind of see what happens next as well. Like I said, the Charlotte feud could potentially be something.
Yeah.
So we'll see what
I'm
happens.
sorry for Jade though, man. One thing I got to get out there. I'm sorry for Jade, from her being a tag team at WrestleMania last year to her actually having her own singles match at WrestleMania. Yeah. And like, there was a historic stat that they said, I think it was like the first women's singles match to not have a title in years. Yeah. So that's a good feat as well, man, for both of them. So.
Yeah.
And she had like many highs during that match as well. Like she caught Naomi into the suplex.
Then she done that
spinning power bomb.
Yeah.
Ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. So yeah.
Cool.
Big up our Black Queens. Jacob Fatu versus LA Knight for the United States Championship.
It was a good match.
This was a really, really fun match.
Yeah.
Man. This was a really, really fun match.
For Jacob Fatu.
I think LA Knight's entrance was useless. I'm so sorry.
They played the thing wrong.
I think
they pressed the song wrong, because I'm sure he's meant to come out. The door's open and his song starts. But his song's, you're standing in the line different time. Then the song started. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
You know, yeah. The entrance was, okay. He's always calling himself the superstar. And I was like, yeah, okay, you came in a Maserati, all right, cool. But then LA Knight, to be honest, I've never been sold on LA Knight. I've never been an LA Knight fan. I've never been, I've never been so gassed.
What is it about him that?
Do you know what it is? He gives me, with all the most respect in the world, he gives me B-Tech John Cena. He gives me a B-Tech John Cena that just has maybe just a little bit more energy in terms of his voice. Like, when he first came, I was like, okay. But then I don't always enjoy his matches. There's just something about him that's very more showboaty. So when he gets into the ring, I'm like, okay, the other guys can do that too. Like, there's not, I don't know what it is that I've never made a connection. That's like me and Kevin Owens. I've never really liked Kevin Owens.
I can't lie, I don't think you can come in with us. I don't think you can come in with us.
Anyway, I'll just share that example just to say.
What can I show you that can twang you, man? Have you watched Kevin Owens at Ring of Honor?
Ring of Honor?
Yeah, like Ring of Honor tapes, PWG, independent stuff.
No.
Okay, he's the master of the hip hop.
I'll send you
matches.
some
I know matches, but I think he'll give you some good stuff.
I'll send you some stuff, man.
Okay.
Send us some.
You know that Kevin Owens.
Send us
LA Knight, I'll accept.
Yeah.
But Kevin, nah.
I know. I get that a lot.
Don't worry. By Mania next year, you'll be wearing KO t-shirt.
Don't worry.
You're wearing KO t-shirt.
But then with LA Knight and Jacob Fatu, maybe it's because I just love Jacob Fatu.
He's good.
I just love him.
Well, okay. I was about wrestling. What were you doing?
That's what I was thinking as well.
I was talking about wrestling. So I was a little bit biased, but however, like if we're really getting technical, great match, great energy from both of them within the match, but the right person deserves to win. But then I don't know what this means for LA Knight afterwards, because LA Knight without a title, he's just shouting. Like that's what he does. He's just shouting.
I think LA Knight could go in where is he? He's on Raw. Karen Cross is on Raw. But I think LA Knight can go in a story, like a picture of anyone. Like, there's Ray Phoenix there. There's what's it called again? It's gonna sound mad. The Latin crowd. I think you can have a fight with him in the Latin crowd.
Really?
Yeah, and have a good thing. He's had him thinking Nakamura, but Nakamura's one was a bit flat. But I think anyone else, like Ray Phoenix or someone else, will probably be sick.
I think that's where LA Knight's strength is the fact that he can talk and. I mean, I think he's a great speaker, but he can waffle as well. So it doesn't matter who you put him with; he'll end up finding a way to waffle. But
I don't think he's.
I feel like he needs to still be in that upper mid carder point where if you do decide to maybe slot him against maybe a John Cena at some point, even if he loses, it doesn't mean anything because he's still at the top of the upper mid card. So I think it just depends. Yeah. I mean, he faced Roman a couple of years ago, and it was a decent feud. So. Match wasn't excellent, but he had to. He is being built to be one of those people where, outside of the Codys and the Damians and the Drews, and he's probably a tier underneath them lot. Next match we had El Grande Americano versus Rey Fenix.
Now, I thought this match was a good, like a comedic, fun, nice match. Like I like this whole Americano Grande. Yeah. I think the character's great. I think the character's great. I think the character's funny, and I feel like we need something that's not like in wrestling, innit?
Really?
Yeah. I think it's funny. Like even the whole even the whole IAI stuff that he does before his matches, and the whole sepia tone stuff is flipping jokes. That flipping 450 senton that he done, that nearly broke the back of his neck, bro. That was crazy. I don't know how he continued the rest of that match on. That was crazy. But I
enjoyed the match. I don't think it should have been on WrestleMania though.
You're only saying that because the match should have been him and Rey Mysterio.
No,
imagine what they would have got with that. Imagine what they would have got. That's not years, months of them telling the story there. We had to get Rey Fenix to fill in, obviously. But I think if Rey Mysterio was in that match, I think it might have been a different.
But even then, we've had in the past where weeks of storytelling has amounted to decent matches. Like years ago, we had Booker T versus Edge.
I forget that one.
No, they'll feud. No, the premise is they'll feud it over soap.
The soap,
and they still gave us a decent WrestleMania match. So for me, it doesn't necessarily matter about the story. I just felt like even if it was with Rey Mysterio, I just don't think this match, for me in general, it could be a good match. But then I feel like, I don't know. I think maybe I'm just, because I wanted this 4-way tag team match at WrestleMania. I'm just trying to think about matches that didn't necessarily have to be on this card. And I don't think this needed to be on it.
No, definitely not. But I'm not a fan of the El Grande, what's his name? Yeah, like I'm not a fan of it because I think WWE need to tread carefully with certain storylines and certain characters. And this is one of those ones where they really need to tread carefully, especially with the new acquisition as well. Of like,
okay. Do you know what it is? Okay, I had two sides of the story in it. I heard that side where it's like WWE needs to tread carefully on that sort of aspect in it. But I also heard the side of like, at the end of the day, this is a TV show and people are just trying to tell fun stories, fun stories. And I don't think he's taking the piss out of Mexico. I think he's just playing a lucha character and try to get himself over that way. Like, I've seen a lot of Mexicans online saying there's nothing wrong with this. Why is everyone kicking off a fuss? And I feel like with the internet, a lot of time, a lot of people take paracetamol for a lot of people's headaches. If I'm not offended, why are you guys offended? I'm just saying.
Yeah. No, I understand. But then for me, like with certain things that have happened, I'm like, oh, maybe it's because I'm just so focused and I'm so in the whole PG era of everything. Bear in mind, I'm an attitude era baby.
Oh, yeah. Then you
so I saw everything was 10 times worse. And I don't realize it like 20 years later now. But then I'm just like, there have been a few things where I'm just like, oh, okay. Did anyone else hear that or see that? But that's just me being cautious. Can
I say if he done something like what JBL was doing back in the day, where he went to the border? That's when I'd be like, no, done. That's done. But the lucha thing is like funny. Like it's you know.
I look at it as small. It's tongue in cheek, and it's not dimming away from actual luchadors.
Yeah.
Like I look at it as like when they will do like the vignettes and they'll show like El Santos and they'll show all these other great luchadors in the past, and then they add him. It's like, oh, it's very tongue in cheek and there's some sort of humor to it. If it was a thing where it became more of like a stereotypical thing where they had him in like a bodysuit and he was mowing lawns and they had him on the street selling hot dogs.
Mexicals.
Doing that. Then I'd be like, come on, WWE, what are you guys doing? This is a bit of a piss take. But I think ultimately the end game has to be he has to lose to a luchador.
And luchador has to be Rey Mysterio.
At some point, or maybe Vikingo, I don't know. One of these,
they might do that.
One of Lemons Bros, I don't know. You know what I mean? So big up Lemon, that's my bro. Next match, we had Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte for the Women's Championship. How did you find this match?
Yeah.
So I described it as a match where, so you see in school where there's like two kids that have been arguing or two kids that don't get along and they're made to do group work. Just them. That's what the match reminded me of. I mean, first of all, for Tiffany, for her, it was great. First WrestleMania, it was a title defense. She retained, and I think we just maybe not we, but like some of the fans just give her more grace in like the energy of the match, because remember, she's not a wrestler, she's a gymnast. So I think people needed to respect that as well. But then for her first Mania, with all that was riding on this match, she did all right. She did okay. She can definitely clap for herself. Entrance, 10-10. Loved her entrance. There was two main entrances that night, and she was definitely the other one. Like,
What was the first one?
the first one, Seth.
I was gonna say
Come on,
Seth's
that was
Seth's
one
entrance.
of the best
Seth's
entrances
entrance.
ever. Like, but as for Tiffany, as for Charlotte, okay, Miss Charlotte, and do you know what? I said this on the show that I was on yesterday. They are really trying to. Maybe they might not be, and it might just be a coincidence. But there's this thing of, we get that you're Ric Flair's daughter. We don't want to see Ric Flair. We want to see Charlotte. So you see when she's come back from injury and she's, you see when they're doing the entrances into the arena, she come in with her 2-piece Louis luggage, her entrance being a Rolls Royce. It's giving Ric Flair. This is who Ric Flair was. And even if they're using the same themes, I'm like, it's okay, but I would like to see something different from her. So I don't know. All of those thoughts came to me about Charlotte, like during, the whole WrestleMania thing. In terms of her performance, it was alright. She's performed way better.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Way
100%,
better.
100%.
But then it
Charlotte
was
versus
okay.
Ripley was good.
And I really wonder how much personal stuff that they've had to put aside, because I do believe that there was something personal there, especially with the promo. What was it, 2 weeks before on SmackDown?
Yeah.
Like with the whole, Kaiser was in my
DMs,
DMs, like, and how much they had to put aside, because it, like I said, it seemed like two kids that don't get along, that was made to work with each other.
100%. I didn't enjoy that match.
Oh, okay.
That match was very, like, I don't know, it just felt, with me, the type of wrestling that I like wrestling that feels like a scrap, but it doesn't necessarily end up looking sloppy. Whereas at most times of this match, it just looked very sloppy, and it just felt like they don't actually, there's no real coexistence with like what they're trying to do and what they're trying to aim to get. And it felt like at times they were making each other look bad. It didn't feel like there was any real like coexistence. But then when they did like tie things up and do what they'll need to do, it's like, okay, cool. There's some sort of bright spots here, but overall, I just felt like, this isn't. It's a bright spot for Tiffany in terms of her getting her first WrestleMania win, but in terms of Charlotte's performances, this is probably one of the worst I've seen of her at WrestleMania, if I'm being very honest. And like you said, in terms of Charlotte, with her being Ric Flair's daughter, I feel like one of my main issues with Charlotte in general is I generally don't feel like I know what Charlotte's character is. I generally just feel like her character has just been, you know what, we're just going to get all the belts. I'm Ric Flair's daughter. I'm this great person. But outside of that, I can't really empathize with you, or I can't really feel like I want to root for you. So when she does have her face runs, it's like I know you're going to get the belt anyway, so I can't root for you.
You know what? Just to add to that, because you have made a good point, like especially when she's trying to be a face and it doesn't really work. There was an interview that they did on the the Countdown show, her and Wade Barrett, and then she was talking about her injury, and then she was injured while her marriage was failing, and then I was just like, oh my God, bless you. Like,
she's a likable person. That's the thing. Something's even worse.
Bless you. And like, just even as a woman, having that connection with her, like, she's about to be 40. Like, she doesn't have time to waste. So I would like that to play out on screen as well. So it's like, I'm at this point in my life, there's so many fantastic women coming through from NXT right now, even from some of the other wrestling shows. Charlotte can't hold this of, I'm the main Nepo baby, so I must have that number one spot all the time.
Yeah, no, I agree. How do you find the match?
You don't want to say, bro. I thought the match was decent. I'll be real. I thought the match was decent. There's a few spots in the match where I'm like, oh, that's a bit clunky and stuff. But overall, I thought it was decent. Happy that Tiffany Stratton won. In terms of Charlotte, I don't know, man. Same thing you guys are saying. I feel like with Charlotte's character, it's mad me saying this, but I feel like she's just herself. It's how she's outside of because obviously you see her socials and stuff. But me saying this, I don't know. Like what people show on your socials is not actually what they're going through in real life. But what you see on her socials is what you get on her thing, and there's interviews as well. So I was like, I don't know, man. It's a weird thing. She doesn't blur the lines of her character too much. Decent match, man. I was just more gassed about the spots. Like you say about me, I'm the moment guy, innit? So any moments I could take from the match that will make me lift the match up a bit, then I'm taking it. So it was decent.
I hear it. Then we have our main event of night one.
It's the best match.
Seth Rollins versus CM Punk with Paul Heyman versus Roman Reigns. This match was excellent.
Best match of the night.
This match was fantastic.
And I wish I was there to watch it live.
This match was fantastic.
Yeah, that was a great match, man. Even like, I like the whole like, you know, I like the character that Paul Heyman was playing the whole match. And I realized something when I was watching it. I remember I was saying it to you guys. Whenever Seth Rollins did something, yeah, Paul Heyman done a face, like as in like, don't do too much, or don't do this, or like it was more of like a like he's aware or something. Then when it actually happened, I was like, I knew it was behind him the whole time and stuff. Watch it back, you'll see Paul Heyman's face and stuff. I thought the reveal was great. That was a great reveal. It was a ref bump, innit? Was it a ref bump? Or
it was.
There was a ref bump, then it happened, didn't it?
I can't remember.
I can't remember. If there was, yeah.
But then that's what makes it even. That's one thing that makes. Why is there a ref bump in a triple threat match?
It doesn't make sense.
There's no disqualifications anyways. So
I didn't even. There's
no disqualification. So
maybe he's just like.
This is WWE. It's WWE, man. It's WWE for you.
But yeah, that reveal was great. Paul Heyman crying and you know that Gino's in bed, 2 man in the ring, just crazy, man. And I can imagine how loud it was in the stadium when it happened.
Yeah.
Seth is the perfect Paul Heyman guy for now. I feel like Seth has worked his arse off, and I feel like he deserves this. And I think they're gonna probably push Seth and this faction they're gonna make to the moon. Honestly.
I think first of all, okay, so great match, because when I was doing my predictions, when I got to this match, I didn't even know who I wanted to win, to be fair. I don't know if I actually named anyone, but I just remember it being, when I was recording the video, it was so hard because I'm like, who wins and why?
Yeah.
You know? But then one thing about this match, Paul Heyman enjoys, he enjoys his character a little too much for me. You don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
he enjoys his character.
Crying, all that stuff,
like he'll be crying.
Bogeying his nose.
He'll be baking.
Yeah.
Do you know what?
He's a gaslighter.
Yeah, he's
That's it. That's it. So you see the Monday before when Seth was like sort of like attacking him and poking him. I felt sorry for him. I was like, oh my God, stop. Like I never thought I would say that. I feel sorry for Paul Heyman. And then when he was like, you get your hands off me, don't touch. I was like, yeah, tell him. And then this happened. But when he did the low blow thing, Paul Heyman, don't do that again. Because the whole low blow with the jiggle,
Shake him.
And you know, Paul McAfee is silly. He likes silly things. So when he did the little reenactment, I said, okay, you lot just, don't make it more uncomfortable for the rest of us. But great match.
Yeah,
great match.
Great match, man. Very good match. So how'd you find it? I know that you was gassed.
That match was okay. On the stream, it might look like I was annoyed because I predicted CM Punk was going to win.
Yeah,
but I always knew that Seth was going to turn one way, and I thought he was going to turn via loss. But then we're probably going to see it
On
via the next night with him joining The Rock, joining John Cena. But I don't think that's actually happening.
That's happening.
I don't think that's happening. But yeah, I think the beauty of this match was that the opposite of Jey Uso and Gunther's match, where they were doing more moves. They didn't really do that many moves in this match, but it was just the sequences and just like the moments that they had within. And then by the time they got to the story point, where it was like the last 10 minutes, where it was the most exciting part, you didn't even necessarily care about all the stuff before, like with the hitting each other with the bin and the near falls. And at that point, it didn't even matter because you were satisfied. But then when you got to the story, it was like, oh shit, this is some Scorsese shit. Like, I'm here to eat some cinema. So just like, I think all four of them, like CM Punk, Roman Reigns, Seth, and Paul Heyman, they are masters of their craft.
Yeah, facts.
Masters, like, just like the Paul Heyman going to help CM Punk, turning on CM Punk. You made me do this. Why would you make me turn on my tribal chief? And then Roman Reigns pretending like he's trying to cry. Like Roman Reigns is trying to cry tears of joy. He's trying to cry tears of joy. One thing, Roman Reigns' teeth was pissing me off that night.
Right.
They were.
Right.
His teeth, he needs to drink some coffee or something, man.
Yeah. He did a lot with them teeth.
Well, yeah, Roman trying to cry tears of joy. Then, you know, he's going to now finally get vindication on Seth Rollins. He's finally and Paul Heyman's like, yeah, this is your chance. You can get him. And then Paul turns on him. I'm like, this is beautiful, man. This is why we watch wrestling. Yeah. This is actually why we watch wrestling. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Because as much as the match, like I said, the match was good, but those 30 minutes, it doesn't even matter anymore. Yeah. It means nothing now. Mm-hmm. This is what we've come for. So, yeah, no, I think that main event was tremendous, and it was a great way to end that one.
Facts. I feel like if there is a book that WWE wanted to publish, I think the book should be how to book a triple threat match. WWE are the best at booking triple threat matches. I've not seen one triple threat match that's missed in years. Like whenever they book a triple threat match, it always.
They're talking about main events, or you talking about in general?
Main events, or even just triple threat match in general. I don't know. Let me know if there's been a shit triple threat match.
It probably has been, but
the match that I remember, even the match with Gunther, Finn Balor, and Damian Priest that sat in the main event, that was sick.
Yeah, that was cool.
This match here, what else is there? There's been many matches. Obviously, I can't think of head right now, but there's been many matches that they've done that's triple threat that's always banged. Never been shit for me. Let me know in the comments.
Let us know in the comments,
please. The comments are there. Let us know. Has there ever been a shit triple threat match in WWE? I don't know, whenever. So let me know.
All right, cool. So that was night 1. Let's quickly head into night 2. We had Io Sky versus Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship.
Another great
triple threat.
He's here.
That was
Another
an
great triple
amazing
threat.
match.
Yeah.
A very amazing
match.
match. That was another one. I wanted Bianca to win because
I knew she wasn't going to win.
No, I'm just biased with Bianca.
I
Any
hear it.
match,
I hear it.
any bit she's in, I'm just biased. I'm like, yeah, she's gonna do the best or she's gonna win. But then, and to be honest, on previous shows, I have called Io Sky boring, and I was thinking,
Madam, you're not coming to. You
Yeah,
better just stay home and eat your kenke.
yeah.
You're not coming to Mania with us. What the
kenke.
fuck? You better stay home and eat your watching. You're not coming to Mania with us.
Bailey last year?
versus Bailey.
Yeah.
I don't remember this match.
Was
it at WrestleMania?
Yeah, WrestleMania 40, last year.
I actually just rewatched that before this one. I don't remember.
Well, I think it was night 2. Probably night 2. Probably
2.
missed it. Night 2. Like,
Night 2 was
and
incredible.
yeah, that was a great match.
Probably boring. Anyway, no, I'm joking. That was me. I'm joking. Right? Like I did. So when EO won the title, I was like, oh gosh, this transitional boring champion. But then I eat my words completely because he's so good.
Look in the camera and apologize.
I
to her.
eat EO Sky.
Look at the camera and apologize. to
EO
her.
Sky. I'm looking at all 3 cameras right here. I am sorry, lady. I'm sorry because her performance, all the ladies' performance,
They all smashed it, man.
at the beginning of night 2. What a match. Like EO Sky, amazing. And she deserved to retain. That's what she showed me in that match. She deserved it. Rhea Ripley, oh my God. She's just built like something else. Her strength is literally from head to toe. And of course, my darling boo, Bianca. There were so many near misses, but Bianca, listen, better things are coming for you. Don't worry. She's always going to be at the top. Like, she's always going to be there.
And I think another beautiful thing about this match is like, even though Rhea and Bianca lost, it means nothing. It's not like it didn't take away from them.
Yeah,
it just added more to Io. And I think with Io's, like even with the build towards this match, I've even felt like it was a bit obvious that Io was going to win because the way they kept overlooking her, and they tried to make it about them two, and it's like none of you are champions. And the way Rhea inserted herself into the match is. But even a beautiful match, man.
Even like with the end, like even how the match ended, I think it was when Rhea and Bianca were on top of the ropes, and they done the ES. Was it the what's it called again?
Oh, the KOD.
The KOD off the rope, and she fell down after. Rhea was getting Bianca was going for the pin, and then
Io
Io came,
done
bam.
the
See the
moonsault
same
to-
thing.
yeah.
Like, you forgot about me. I'm here. Bam, done it, and she won. That was
top,
top. And I'm happy to see her family there as well, man.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Really, really good match, man. Amazing way to set off the night. Then we had Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest in a Sin City street fight. I'll be real with you, there was nothing Sin City about this street fight. It genuinely just felt like a...
Not even street fight.
Yeah. Just normal Kumasi street fight, man.
Okay.
Kumasi, stop Kumasi.
Right.
We don't fight in the streets of Kumasi,
Why it gotta be
we
us?
don't fight in Ghana, bro.
Yeah, we don't fight. We are peaceful.
What do you guys
people.
do?
We actually argue. We bless things quickly.
That's no to me, you guys do. I'm sorry, I'm coming.
Just like, how dare he? Like, he just caught us straight for no reason.
Oh, I love Ghanaians, man.
Uh-huh.
I think we're in the day and age where, not even day and age, but I think we're in the time of WWE where like wrestlers, I can't lie, blade yourselves, man. I hate to say it. It's a street fight. It's a street fight. If you were fighting in the street, someone's gonna get bust open, bro. Whether it's glass, I don't know, a tree branch, like make some, I don't know.
I don't wrestle in your wrestling gear.
Yeah.
Come in jeans, man.
Jeans, man.
Come in jeans
It's a
and wear
Sin City
vest.
street
Yeah,
fight.
man.
Do you know what Sin City is? That's where you commit sin. And you're in the city of Las Vegas, bro. They could have had chips. They could have had flipping the Caesar. I don't know, man.
Yeah, they could have done
Caesar, like Caesar's Palace.
Caesar's Palace, I don't know.
I knew where that was going.
Like a pillar or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, like a pillar or something. Smash on
I was gonna fall on top of him.
I knew where it was going. I knew where it was going.
Caesar
But yeah.
salad. I don't know.
And also, like, so Damian Priest sat down for somebody to crochet them braids back into his head. That,
It works for me though. It works for me now.
you see, when he walked out, I was annoyed immediately. I said, I don't even care. And I gave a prediction that he would win as well. I didn't even care about the match no more when I saw them crochet braids.
I hear it, man. No, to be honest, overall, it was a fun match, but I definitely feel like WWE needs to kind of change their formula when it comes to the street fights.
Man, make it dangerous, man.
Yeah. Next match we had was Bron Breakker versus Finn Balor versus Penta versus Dominic for the IC Championship. Dominic won. How'd you guys find it?
This is a good match. It's a very good match. I'm happy that Dominic won. I'm liking the tension between Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio. Penta is great, man. I'm happy. I'm sorry for Penta. I'm ecstatic for Penta. I think like he deserves it.
My prediction was that Penta was going to win. And I was thinking, I've had a feeling that Bron Breakker wasn't going to retain. I didn't know why. It was just a weird feeling.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, out of the four, if I'm going to pick one, I'm going to pick Penta. But then one thing I did say was that we are about to start witnessing the fall of the Judgment Day.
Yeah.
And it has started properly.
100%.
It's been like some weird camera angles and innuendos with some of the shots and stuff. But then it has started. But then I didn't realize that Dominic was going to get this reception. I was really surprised. But then I just thought, okay, he won. All right, cool. Yeah. Great match, though. It was very fun to watch.
Very fun. I think even before they announced it, I think everybody had kind of had a feeling that this match has to be some sort of four-way and Dominic has to win. So even when they did announce it, it's like, yeah, Dominic's winning. Dominic's taking this moment. I think it's only right. And like you said, we're now starting to see the dissension of Judgment Day. Even like if we're to like even look at Raw, JD McDonough came back,
and he was excited.
Finn didn't even know. Finn had no idea, but everybody else knew. So I'm intrigued to kind of see what happens. Are we now going to get some sort of push with Finn, or like I genuinely I'm scared for him because once he leaves Judgment Day, then what's next for him?
Yeah, he's just sort of hanging in the balance, isn't he, without Judgment Day. But then one of the guys I was speaking to said that they would like to see him back in Japan, wrestling over there.
Nah, man.
But I don't know. Me personally, I don't know. This is just one of the views that I've heard, and I'm like, all right, I'm not too sure.
Isn't New Japan going for a shake-up right now? A whole new thing. I don't know. I've seen people leaving and stuff.
Yeah, people are leaving.
On that team there, though.
I want the wrestlers to be happy. So whether they make the most money, stay where you are, man. Do you know what I mean? I just don't understand why he came with a t-shirt on his head.
On
On his entrance. I don't know why he did
the
that.
yellow shoe and the yellow gloves. I was like, okay.
Oh God, man.
Man. He's actually a nice guy, man.
Okay, then we had Randy Orton's open challenge, and it was answered by Joe Hendry.
Okay.
There's a lot of mixed feelings on this match.
I'm happy for Joe Hendry. First one, I'm happy for Joe Hendry, representing well for the UK scene. I'm calling it UK scene. I know he's thinking about Scotland, but yeah, from the UK scene. But yeah, like happy for him. It was unexpected because I was thinking one, it could be Miro, it could be Aleister Black, it could be I don't know, Nick Aldis, but I feel like Joe Hendry was a great moment for him.
I knew it was Joe Hendry, so I wasn't surprised.
From the get-go?
Yeah, I knew. I found out that it was Joe Hendry.
Oh, you knew?
Yeah, so I knew.
Right.
So even
Who told you this?
Nicky with the exclusive.
Don't worry. Like the guys I was filming with yesterday, they asked, they were like, "Where did you get the information from?" And I'm like, I'm not revealing this.
Don't reveal your sources.
Nicky fightful. That's good.
I'm not.
As per Nicky.
Other things I wanted to find out, no, but I found out that Joe Hendry was coming out for 5 minutes. So I did find out beforehand. Yeah. So when I like the the doors open, I'm like, yeah, it's definitely Joe Hendry, and it was him. Yeah. But then it was funny. It was it was a nice bit. It wasn't obviously much of a match, was it? It was a nice bit. It was funny. It was entertaining, and it puts Randy Orton in a fantastic fantastic position on the roster because I just feel like it just shows how hungry he is.
Yeah.
Even though he had to use Joe Hendry, but then Joe Hendry is now in a great position too because that leaves the door of WWE open for him.
Yeah, sure.
Let's play devil. Let me play devil's advocate or angel's advocate. I don't like to say the devil, but let's play angel's advocate. There are plenty of fans who watch this who might have been introduced to Joe Hendry for the first time and feel like he's been bitched out. What do you guys think? Do you feel like he's been bitched out?
No.
Because they could have easily had a 10-minute match if they wanted to, or 15-minute match, but instead it was less than 4 minutes.
What are people expecting? Like, why would? I'm so sorry.
And some people are even saying like that he wasn't even introduced as TNA World Champion; he's just TNA Champion.
That I did read.
Is it that deep?
That I did read.
He's gonna go around his waist.
Some of us die for this shit. Nigga. Some of us die for this shit, nigga.
In all honesty, he's got the belt around his waist. Obviously, it might have been a mistake.
Yeah.
But he's got the belt around his waist. Like, come on, guys, man. It's like, I hear what you're saying in terms of the match. I heard that like people saying he's got bitched out and whatnot. But I don't know, man. Like, maybe I don't know. Maybe they're running out of time. I don't know. Is that even a good excuse? Because there's no time limits on Netflix, isn't it?
No, but obviously they're still gonna have to take time cues for having matches and
Okay, cool. Yeah,
being in the arena, innit?
Maybe it was a time issue. Going on that ramp is long, so
you have to account for it.
You have to account for that. But I don't know. Like, I see people online saying, "Why did they bring Joe Hendry to WWE to lose at WrestleMania? Are they expecting Joe Hendry to beat Randy Orton?"
That is ridiculous.
No, but you told me. Were you expecting that?
Me, hell no.
As a fan,
No.
Hell no.
Then what next? Then?
That's what I'm saying. That's a very ridiculous expectation. Like that was, there's always those WrestleMania moments.
Yeah.
A lot of people think that it's just going to happen in full matches.
Yeah.
That bit that they did, because I really can't call that a match. That was a WrestleMania moment. It was just something light. But then again, there's so many things underlying there. Like I said, it shows how hungry Randy Orton is. And even that following on to the RKO to Cena on Monday, which I think I don't know if you're going to get onto that later. I think that follows a specific pattern. If you're a true wrestling fan, I feel like you would notice that.
Yeah.
And with Joe Hendry, that's just a door that's open for him. Because it could have been anybody.
Yeah.
It could have been absolutely anyone. And they chose him. So
there were rumors that they did want to get Jeff Hardy.
You heard about Jeff Hardy? Yeah.
I think do you know is from one aspect, I hear why people are saying he got bitched out, but I think people need to kind of like turn it on a little bit, be guided, like open your eyes and open your heart to see where this is going. Joe Hendry, who is not contracted by WWE, showed up at WrestleMania to have a wrestling match.
That's a big deal.
He lost. He got RKO'd. But at the end of the match, what happened? Randy Orton done his pose.
Yeah. Yes.
And even patted his chest and said,
"Well done, kid.
Well done, kid."
Whatever you're listening.
Brother, that is a big deal regardless.
Mm.
And we've got loads of friends that are wrestlers that were at WrestleMania.
Oh, yeah.
Them seeing Joe Hendry come out was like, holy shit.
Because that same day, they were at WrestleCon with him.
Yeah.
That same day at WrestleMania Night 2, they are at WrestleCon with him and they were taking pictures together, signing autographs together. And he went away. They didn't tell no one. He went away. And for him to turn up at this WrestleMania, come on.
As a TNA champion.
Come on.
Like, despite what we think about WWE or whatever, sometimes we just have to be able to like have some sort of tunnel vision and kind of see things for what they are. Does it look like he got bitched out? Who cares?
And the crowd
at the end of the
loved
day,
him.
the crowd loved him.
Yeah.
He had like, bro, he is over as fuck.
Yeah.
Whether we like it or not. So for me, I'm happy for him. I think at the moment, could the tag team title match been at this point? 100%. I definitely wanted to see that ladder match. But listen, I'm happy for Joe Hendry. So that's the most important thing. He had his WrestleMania moment without being contracted to WWE.
Yeah.
And he's still wrestling in TNA. He's still doing the indies. And like, this is what stuff. This is the stuff that dreams are made of.
He got a very nice check for
it.
So.
This is what dreams are made of.
If you were, I don't know, NWA champion and you went to WWE and they gave you a WrestleMania spot like that,
brother, I'm saying in 30 or 20 seconds. How quick do you want me to lose?
How
quick do you want me to lose?
How do you want to go? No. How do you want to go over? How do you want to go over? Bro. I'm taking that.
Listen.
Oh, you know my entrance into the ring? I'm going to plaster it everywhere. Bro, what do you mean I came out into WrestleMania? No.
Bro, the thing is, sometimes as fans, we kind of look at things from like, not necessarily a weird stance, but from a warped stance of, if I was a fan of this company, I wouldn't be happy. This is how my champion's been treated. Your champion made it to WrestleMania. That is like, think about it. This is WWE. 20 years ago, I would never have expected to even hear of WWE mentioning other companies.
Yeah.
So now the fact that a world champion from another company has been able to wrestle at WrestleMania, I'm sorry, man.
Is that the same thing with Michael Oakley?
How do you want me to lose?
How do you want me to go over?
How do you want me to lose in 30 seconds?
I would just show up. Just hit my ring music. Like, if that's all you want, I would just show up there.
And it's his own music that he made himself that charted.
What's it? PRS?
Bro, he's making bread from that already. Oh, God, man. Big up Joe Hendry,
you know what I was talking about when Michael Oakley was going to appear at All In? Do you remember we had...
Yeah.
It's the same thing as that.
Yeah.
If Michael Oakley appeared at AW All In, we all lose our shit because like, oh shit, it's Michael Oakley.
Yeah.
At All In, one of the biggest stages, third from pro wrestling history, pro wrestling right now, of the Wrestle Kingdom, WrestleMania Wrestle Kingdom. Yeah. Bro, it's a big deal, fam. People need to simmer down, man, and enjoy, bro.
Yeah. Then we had Logan Paul versus AJ Styles. This match. The thing is, I enjoyed that at first, yeah. That I rewatched it the next day because these were all laughing at me. Like, how can you enjoy that match? The match was boring, man. The match was boring. I didn't enjoy it.
I don't know what it is about AJ Styles. Maybe he needs to wrestle Shane McMahon again, but I'm not feeling these matches at WrestleMania, man. I can't lie to you. There's something about his matches at WrestleMania that are very boring. I don't know. I don't know if it's AJ Styles alone. Maybe it might be his opponents to come together.
I feel like a lot of it's his opponents.
Okay, then that's the case.
Because the match he had with Shinsuke was horrible. Yeah. The match he had, the Shinsuke match was horrible.
The match I had with Shane McMahon was very good.
That's his best
good.
match.
That's the best match.
That's his Shane. Yeah, it's scary, but that's his best match. But yeah, a lot of his matches, his Undertaker match, the Boneyard one.
I don't even count that as a match. That's cinema, man. Cinema, man.
Oh, right.
Yeah. But yeah, the Logan Paul match, yeah. I'll speak on Logan Paul in a second. But how did you find the match?
I didn't find it anything because I fell asleep.
Fair enough. I hear it.
Like I was legit sleeping.
Comes out, yeah.
I hear it.
And Logan Paul's entrance was.
I saw the entrance and my eyes closed.
It was too long.
Yeah, I didn't understand.
I'm sorry.
They're gonna clip that, by the way.
Huh?
They're gonna clip that.
Oh, fuck's sake.
They're gonna clip that.
I was thinking, I was like, wait, what did I miss?
This is it. It's too long, yeah.
He said it twice. Crazy.
They need to be fast on the ramp, man.
What was he holding? The drone?
The drone, yeah.
But they showed all the camera angles they've got in the stadium, but there was no sort of like.
There was nothing to it.
There was no commentary to it. There was no like, oh my gosh, Logan Paul's in control of all the cameras in the stadium. Like,
yeah, no, I saw that and I remembered hearing AJ's theme tune, and then when I woke up, it was the tag match. So I actually didn't see it.
Yeah, that match was boring. It just felt like a whole load of moves just put together. Yeah. But then wrestled in like slow motion. And I think where my issue is with Logan Paul is, as athletically gifted as he is and how quick he's taken to wrestling, his shit means nothing to me at this point. I feel like he hasn't improved as a wrestler because there's no real psychology to what he's doing. None of the moves he does, like, they mean nothing to me. Like, cool, you can do a frog splash and you can do a springboard, but what else? What else can you do? Like, there needs to be something more. Like, you're just spamming moves, you're just doing all these moves. But even if you take out 5 of these moves and you spend more time just honing in on maybe one thing, like, you know, interacting with the crowd and doing something. I don't know, like, his ring psychology just whoops me out. I'm just like... Does
his ring psychology also affect his storytelling in the ring?
Yeah.
I get what you're saying now.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Do you know what? I'm going to respect Logan Paul because at first, when he first came to WWE, I was like, what the hell? Like, what is this? Like, what are you not doing? Because, I have a whole speech to that, but we'll skip that. But I was just like, oh my God, you and your brother, like, you guys don't know when to quit, do you? But then, watching him for a while now, he has got talent. Yeah. He definitely does 100%. Have a talent. And as you said, he's athletically gifted, which I can appreciate from somebody who I still do look at as a YouTuber. That's a wrestler now. Yeah. I still look at him that way. But then I don't know what it's going to take for me. And I don't know how many people would have a similar opinion to me when it comes to Logan Paul. But then I don't know what it's going to take now post WrestleMania. Because this is the second one that he's won? Is this the second?
Second one.
Yeah, the second.
Beat Rey Mysterio and Dominic, innit? Then
was it last year?
Rey Mysterio, Dominic, Miz. No, he beat the Miz.
No, Miz was SummerSlam. That was that year, SummerSlam. He beat Kevin Owens and Randy Orton last year.
Yes, he did. That was a good match.
Is this his third one? This is, I can't remember who
His
was
third
it.
Mania.
Seth, he lost to Seth.
Oh, KSI, yeah, he lost to Seth.
He lost to
Okay.
Seth. Yeah.
Like, with all of that, just considering that, like, when they came to London, the boos were crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking, how are you going to escape this? And now, post WrestleMania, where he actually did win, all right, what's next? I need him to do something serious than rather use his YouTube persona
100%.
as his character. Give me a wrestler.
100%.
Give me a wrestling storyline.
I feel like he needs to try and figure out a way to make this real life heat that he has and turn it into a heat where it's like, oh shit, I really hate this character.
Yeah.
Because now it's just, I just dislike Logan Paul. So it allows him to kind of waffle and bring up the YouTube stuff. But if they were to kind of figure out a character for Logan Paul to be where, even if he was to just attack someone and just bludgeon them, and it'll be like, oh shit, this is a different side of Logan Paul we've never seen before. Maybe this is something that I can actually like sink my teeth into and be invested in. But as of now, it's like, I just know, all I know is Logan Paul's going to come and advertise Prime at a pay-per-view. He's going to come and do a frog splash spot. He's going to hold the drone and say, I'm the first wrestler to ever use a drone in my entrance and make it spin 360. And I'm going to now do a big splash onto a table and it's going to get 1 million views. Bro, I think your character should be more than going viral. That's what you do in real life. Figure something out for
I
wrestling.
think the problem with that is that a lot of wrestlers have always tried to wake him up and say, listen, this is like, what you're doing now is more than wrestling, it's more than what you're doing. Like, you should be focused more on the wrestling, forget the views, that sort of stuff. But he always trickles back into that.
He needs to go to NXT.
I think, run it.
He needs to go to NXT.
Yeah.
Just go. He needs to spend
Just to get
2-3
more
months
stories,
there.
just to get some stories going on, and like, I don't know. Okay, don't crucify me, but sometimes I do miss a few of our legends, i.e. Undertaker. If you put this guy in a story with Undertaker, I'm sure it'll probably help him out. If you put this guy in a story with Stone Cold, but it's me saying it's redundant anyway. So fuck that. I don't know. I think there's few people in the company that you can definitely put them in the story and try and help him out. Kevin Owens didn't work because obviously Kevin Owens is gonna look at him like, you fucking YouTuber. But I feel like there's someone in the company you can definitely work with. Maybe a Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross can tell him like, yo, this video you're posting up on YouTube, is it really gonna help you out? Like, you know how Karrion Kross
This is the thing. His character should be more like him proving he's more than just a YouTuber.
Thank you.
Whereas he wants to hone so much in on the, yes, I'm a YouTuber, I'm viral, I'm this, I'm Prime, I'm this, I'm that, my brother's this. It's like, bro, you're doing this to the chagrin of everybody else, where it's like, we want you to be locked in and be a wrestler, but you care about being a wrestler, but you also want to be this viral sensation. Like, who cares about that? And of course, that's where the direction of WWE is at now, because what did they post yesterday on Raw? This was the most socially viewed thing, WrestleMania of all time.
Billions of views,
Billions of views. And it's like, okay, cool. Let WWE let people know that this is a viral moment. You don't have to be like, this doesn't have to be your gimmick. If you weren't someone that was going viral and made this your gimmick, I'll be all in on it because you're a liar, and I like watching liars. Like, for me, I don't mind watching a wrestler whose gimmick is that they're a liar. That I'm the most viral, but really and truly, you're not cracking more than 20K. I like stuff like that because it's an oxymoron. But we know how viral you are. You don't have to tell us. We can see it. Make yourself more than that. So. Yeah, this match was boring, man. I don't know if AJ Styles. I love AJ Styles, but Then we had Lyra Valkyria versus Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, and Becky Lynch was the tag team partner that she got. How do you find this match, guys?
Okay, cool. I'm happy for Lyra Valkyria. Absolutely happy, but this was a pointless match because the next day on Monday Night Raw they lost it, and I hate that. I don't like that whole thing of you win the next day and you lose it. I hate the Zack Ryder thing. It's dead. The match itself was another match where I was like, this should have been on Monday Night Raw. Was really feeling it too tough. But yeah, it's just. I like Lyra Valkyria, and I'm happy to see Becky Lynch back. Proper happy to see Becky Lynch back, but I don't know, man. It was a pointless match. I'd rather have Becky Lynch return on Raw.
Okay.
And put that 6-man fatal 4-way tag team match on second night.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fair.
Fair enough.
After this match, what was next?
The main event.
This way went wrong. This is where we went wrong, bro. Yeah, go forth.
Stressed out by this match.
I was stressed out.
Okay, so this was after, guys, bear with me, please. This was after the AJ Logan match, and I woke up.
So you just woken up.
I woke up at Becky Lynch's because I knew again. my
knew she was-
my tea that I received.
Who's your
before
plug? I want to meet him.
To be fair, we all knew it was going to be Becky, though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
knew
all
Becky
knew,
was coming back. As soon as Bailey was out, I said, this is Becky's entrance, because I knew she was coming back, but I didn't know in what position. I didn't know. But excuse me. Great to see her back. Lara Valkyria, listen, she is absolutely killing it. And I was thinking, please don't let this storyline of the tag team thing run. So I was kind of happy it ended very quickly at Raw, because she can stand on her own. She actually doesn't need anybody. But then I'm very tired of, oh my God. Listen, when I said this yesterday when I was filming another show, they were in support of this opinion. So I don't know if you guys will be. I'm very tired of, right? Okay, so what I said was, I'm very tired of Liv and Raquel. And then the guys agreed, but then they then said, is it Liv and Raquel or just Raquel? And I was like, yeah, I'm just tired of seeing that girl right now. I was like, I tried to be nice, but yeah, I'm like, I don't know.
I feel like she's because look, I'm very high on Raquel, and I've seen what Raquel can do.
Yeah, in NXT she was a monster.
NXT she was a monster. Oh my gosh! And I want that in Raquel. I want that Raquel in WWE. And I'm waiting for that Shawn Michaels Diesel moment where she's like, listen, I don't be part of the thing no more. And she leaves Judgment Day and she just goes run her own thing. We need to see Raquel and Rhea Ripley again.
Oh, as in 1-on-1?
Yeah, we need to see that again.
Yeah, they had a good one. They had a good feud
in NXT. We need to see that again. Run it back again. Like Raquel needs to be in that title picture with Bianca, Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, Shayna Baszler. That whole thing, she needs to be part of it. Forget the bloodline. Forget Judgment Day. Forget Judgment Day. Like, she's great. Raquel is sick, but she's not given her time to show her sickness. She's not giving everyone the influenza. Yeah. We need to be
influenced.
Bro.
Yeah.
Raquel, I know what Raquel's on, man, but it's just tragic seeing her like doing this whole like gimmicky stuff with Judgment Day, man.
Like no. Sake, man. But yeah, I hope the match was good. I haven't rewatched it. So.
Don't bother.
It was, I would go back and watch it. I think you kind of know what to expect when you hear whoa, and she's returned. You know what the end goal is. You know what's gonna happen. It was cool. For me, I'm like, I think I'm the opposite in terms of I generally don't like the story beat of a tag team losing the title, then winning it back the next day. In this context, I don't mind it. In this context, I don't mind it, but generally, I'm not a big fan of it. I never want to see that kind of stuff again. But I mean, it's not like I don't really care for this storyline, anyways. Like I feel like more could have been done with Lyra and the IC title in terms of WrestleMania. But anyway, I like Becky Lynch in it, so her as a heel, I'm invested. I don't really care.
I wouldn't have minded seeing flipping Liv Morgan and Lyra Kira in the singles for the IT title, or Raquel in the singles for the IT title. Okay. Give Raquel a chance. Let's see.
Yeah, but then on the same breath, then we'll also complain that they're not doing much with the women's tag team titles. So it's like they need. But
then again,
somebody has to lose out. In
Liv Morgan can now feature in a match and help Raquel win.
No, as in what? As in Raquel versus Lyra?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have minded that. I wouldn't have minded that.
To be fair, Liv's performances lately amazing.
Sick, she's
great. I have to add that. Yeah.
100%. Yeah. And now we had our main event for night 2. We had John Cena versus Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship.
First of all, my thoughts out for Cody Rhodes, man. This is a tough predicament. Like a sad situation that he's in. From him coming back from 2 back-to-back great, solid WrestleMania matches, to now this and losing the title that way. Yeah, he needs a break, man. I don't want to see Cody until flipping Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
SummerSlam. Cody, go away from me, please. Please. I don't want to see because the way like this match ended and bro, we saw in the house, everyone's like, is that it?
Yeah, everyone's depleted, man.
It's like, what the hell is this, bro? The Rock didn't come out. Travis Scott walked. How many? Took 10 minutes to come down to the ring. Then it's, bro.
And do you know what? This is another thing with WWE and like this thing that they have with celebrities.
Yeah. It's tiring now.
I don't get it. Like, let there be some sort of build-up, because we didn't have a build-up with Travis Scott. He showed up, I think, was it the opening of Netflix and Raw Netflix with Jey Uso, coming down the stairs. Yeah. And then Elimination Chamber, he shows up with The Rock. And we're like, okay. Yeah. And then he even tweeted, I got something for that bitch ass nigga. Or
nigga?
He said something like that. That's what he said. I have the screenshot. Yeah, I'll remind you. I'm gonna show you the screenshot after. He said, "I got something for that bitch ass nigga." Who you caught? What? And then, and first of all, who told you? So again, guys, when I was doing my prediction, right, this was, I think, the third or fourth match where I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen, but I knew what was going to happen because I just didn't want to accept it. Yeah. John Cena had to win that title.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
For his story.
Yeah.
But then for it to happen in that way was very shitty. Like, you are big John Cena.
Yeah.
Travis Scott, and his loose jeans, right, had to help you win that match.
Yeah.
So irritating. The Rock should have been there. If this was going to be their storyline, The Rock should have been there. But it was so irritating for him to win it this way. And also, I didn't want Cody to lose because Cody's really doing a great job of, doing this whole thing of building his legacy and his story. 100%. So I think that's going well for him. But then, of course, John Cena's about to retire. I really thought that he could have done with losing it and then maybe winning it at SummerSlam and turning back to a face.
Joe Cena's never going to face. I think he's gonna.
What?
Yeah, I think he's gonna finish with the hill.
He can't. Oh my god, guys! Don't say that.
Honestly, watch.
No. He has to.
Sure. I've got an idea, but I'm no booker in it, and I just hope you guys probably agree with me.
Okay.
If I were to book this match, I wouldn't have had Travis Scott come through the ring. I wouldn't have Travis Scott come through having these WrestleMania entrants. I would have had him. As soon as the match started, I would have had him in the crowd. And when they show people like, "Oh, we got Travis Scott in the house," and Travis Scott's just there, calm. The match has happened now. Everything's happening in the match. If Travis Scott then decided to jump over the barriers and did what he did to Cody, I would have been fine.
Yeah,
I would have been completely fine. Because at that moment, I'll be like, "Wait, Travis Scott is trying to get back at Cody now. Okay, cool." That moment, I would have forgotten about The Rock. But when Travis Scott came out, I thought The Rock was going to come after that. I said,
you see when he stood at the ramp, I thought, okay, cool, maybe The Rock is coming after. But then the song was playing for a bit too long. I was like,
come outside.
I'll be real. If I was in the arena, I would have been gassed to see Travis Scott. I can't like, feed us a banger. Feed us a banger. But I can't lie, that song is like 3-4 minutes long.
Come outside.
This guy was holding the belt. He was even posing.
He didn't know that.
He was just living his childhood dream.
That's what I'm happy for him. That's what I'm happy for him. I'm like, you know what, I know for a fact he's wanted to do this entrance for time. He's wanted to do this entrance for time. And I have a fear in my head as well. I feel like low-key, he done that long entrance because he's going to be on WWE 2K. So he needed to do an entrance that 2K can copy.
Oh,
he's going to be a DLC in a couple months. So I think he needed to do an entrance that 2K can actually copy. But yeah, even then, I was just like, brother, this is long, man. Where's The Rock now? So when he's come out now and then John Cena's, he's trying to help John Cena, and I'm like, 2 and 2 is not making 4 at the moment, it's making 7. And then he took the crossroads really well.
Oh, he done it well.
He done a good job with that. But it's then now Cody Rhodes having this moral panic of, should I hit him with the belt? It's like, bro, you've hit AJ Styles with steel steps. You've gone to war with Brock Lesnar. You've done all these stuff like within the last few years.
But then it was what John said to him before that.
When he
said that you do it for them, like you care too much about what they think. So that was like them showing this moral dilemma.
Can you ask a question? Did he hit the crossroads to Cena in that match?
I think he did.
I want to say
once. Stupid match. Stupid match. You know why? Because for the last 2 weeks, when they've had that face-off here, Cody Rhodes has hit Cena with and it's a problem I have with John Cena right now. He's doing it to Randy Orton right now, and I hope that he fixes it this time. If he doesn't fix it this time, then forget. Like, what you've been saying.
Is it the selling? The bumping and selling?
He doesn't have to sell properly when it's end of. Come on, what's going on, bro? For the past 2 weeks, Cody Rhodes just hit you with the crossroads, and you sold it as in like you're on SmackDown. Here comes the pain, where you're like flat like this, like you're knocked out. He's now giving it to you in the match. That should be done. And he's done it again, and you still kick out. Like
that's wrestling for you, man.
I get it.
That's wrestling for you, man.
Let me know if I'm being picked up stupid, but I don't know.
No, I get what you.
Wrestling, they'll punch you outside, and your nose is bleeding, but in the match, your nose won't bleed. So what can you do, man?
Maybe I'm being.
No, I get what you mean, but the match itself, oh my god, guys, it wasn't good.
Slow.
It wasn't great.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
I should say.
I didn't enjoy it at all.
It was very mid, like especially for a main event of that caliber.
Magnitude, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it was just so mid.
Flats.
Yeah, like the women's triple threat, like surpassed that by 1 million.
Most matches that weekend surpassed it.
Am I fair to say?
Not even standard NXT. Did you watch NXT Standard Deliver?
Great.
Standard Deliver. I caught the end of
The triple threat.
No.
The ladder match.
The ladder match, yeah.
That was good.
Go and watch the tag team match before Hank and Tank versus Fraction.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's probably the second best match that weekend after the women's triple threat.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
That match was really, really good.
Yeah, I've got a lot of NXT to catch up on.
NXT's pop. NXT main event. NXT pay-per-view is always good.
Yeah, but yeah, that main event for WrestleMania Night 2 was just.
If The Rock showed up, would have taken up a notch.
I don't know.
I generally don't know because I feel like even beforehand the match was just.
You're doomed.
Yeah, like I've been saying this to you guys for time since John Cena announced that he's going to be retiring. I don't care for John Cena. I think he's regressed in terms of how good he is in ring. So I know we're going to get a shit match. So when we're getting a shit match and then even the moment that we're getting is even shitter, it's like, bro, we're doomed. But he saved himself. I can't lie. I'm on board again. The promo we cut on Monday. I'm on board. I'm on board. But yeah, the match sucks, man.
No. Oh, it's his birthday today.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's 48 today. He's
turned 48
old.
and this is the performance. I beg. I beg you. This is the performance you gave us.
For me, I realized John Cena's really changing. Yes, his in-ring abilities is definitely different. Yeah. And when he stopped wearing Jordans, I said, oh shit, yeah.
He's doing Travis Scott's now.
That one, he only wore it that once.
No, he wore it
because he was back to the sketches, whatever they were on Monday. Yeah, like you see those ones that is good for your soul, good for your posture. Yeah, that's what he's been wearing. Like, when I noticed it, I said, wait, how long has... I don't know if I'm just late in noticing. I'm like, how long has this been going on?
And it's bad because it's messed up the toys as well. When you buy a John Cena toy, back in the day when you had the Jack... Okay, if you guys know about your wrestling toys, Jack Specific used to have the Jordans, like the actual Jordan model, but it wasn't Jordans. Yeah. But when you buy a John Cena toy now, everything looks like he's wearing like church shoes. Yeah. Have you seen it?
No, it's true. It's
like church shoes, bro. Like it's very annoying, man. Like give John Cena back his Jordans, bro.
I know, and he's admitted to having a hair transplant. I've been
saying it looks good though. It looks good. I want to go to him still because boy.
Excuse me.
I need to get a hair transplant.
No, who looks good?
John Cena's hair transplant. You seen it? It looks good.
I'm sure it's still a bit bald at the back.
No. It's cleared up.
Oh, is it cleared up?
Yeah, it's cleared up. There's a picture of it on. He was in gorilla position. Someone took a picture.
Oh.
I don't know if someone intentionally done it, but it's like
the middle of the hair it's still light, but
it's going over though.
Yeah.
It's going over, So.
And the picture of him and Travis Scott holding the belts, it's a good visual.
At the end.
Yeah, it's a good visual, man. I'll be real.
And also, how many times is Cody gonna be sitting on the ramp doing this?
There's bare pictures of him.
Remember WrestleMania 39 when they threw the duck in the ring?
Yeah.
Was it WrestleMania 39?
Went through a duck.
They threw a duck in the ring. They quack the chicken duck in the remember?
I can't remember.
Oh, they remember when I was watching it, bro. They threw a duck in the ring. Like
yes. They
threw on his head. It hit his head.
They didn't show that one on the network. They didn't show that bit on the network.
It hit his head, fam.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, WrestleMania out of 10, guys.
6 for effort.
Yeah, 7, 6.
Yeah, 6 for effort.
But the Rock's interview today with Pat McAfee pissed me off as well, man. Was it today or yesterday? This guy came out and come and said the reason why they called me out Elimination Chamber because I was here to come and push tickets. Push tickets,
yeah. Basically, the premise of this interview has kind of shown that the creative in terms of it's all over the place.
They're beefing. They're beefing.
Yeah, there's some sort of beef, but I'm guessing Triple H and The Rock.
Triple H and The Rock, they're beefing.
He didn't say
they're not on good
that.
terms. Yes, he did.
What?
I don't think they're on good terms.
Oh shit!
Like there's so much in terms of the storylines that we're not understanding. It's because they're pulling stuff off like last minute, so they're now having to try and figure out ways to kind of like tie up the loose ends. But even all now, it just doesn't make sense.
When The Rock came out NXT and you were saying all that sort of.
Remember, he came out for the Raw Netflix debut, and he hadn't mentioned anything to do with WrestleMania. He hadn't he moved past it. He even blessed it with Cody Rhodes. He was drinking with him. He then went to NXT drunk.
It didn't make sense.
But then he came back. He came back before Elimination Chamber in regards to wanting Cody Rhodes' soul.
Yeah,
and it's like they only put that story in place because they need to sell tickets for Elimination Chamber. So it's just like. I don't know, man. There's something happening in WWE.
That's a documentary that needs to be put out.
I need to check my sources.
Forget on Raw. Give us Rock versus.
How did you guys find Raw? Quickly
Raw
talk
was
about
very
that.
good. Raw was very good.
Raw was good.
Before you get to Raw, can you just talk quickly about Independence Week, just want to give a quick shout outs to Michael Oku. This guy's been one of the most. This guy's been everywhere.
Yeah, big up Michael Oku, big up the Reese, Tate Mayfair,
Gabe as
Nina,
well,
Gabe.
Nina Samuels, Rio. This is a British team, by the way.
You need to come to Hustle.
Come to where?
Hustle. Wrestling show that we host.
Okay.
You should come.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll invite you to the next one.
Yeah.
All right.
They've had a bang. I think the British, as Tate calls the British invasion, were all out at WrestleMania this weekend. Great showing for everyone. AW was good as well. Yeah. Athena versus Mercedes was excellent.
That was really
I
good.
didn't get
Skeshta versus
I didn't get a chance to watch that.
That was a good match.
I want to watch that. But yeah, all on paper, look.
Josh Alexander debuted.
He's part of
Part of Don Callis family.
Did you watch
Yeah.
AW?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
I catch some clips here and there.
Don't say it. They're gonna cook it. What?
Yeah.
Swear.
No, I catch. Yeah.
No, I
catch
mean I
some
enjoyed
stuff
last
here and
week, but
there,
in
yeah.
general, it's just.
Is it something that I lock into weekly? No.
No, hell no. Don't.
Fair.
I didn't watch him weekly.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just want to give them their flowers in it, and Gabe as well.
Yeah, big up Gabe as well, man.
Raw, you said.
Raw. John Cena cut and a very good promo.
Yeah. Miro came out.
Pretty much just letting us know that we're getting nothing. He's here to ruin wrestling. He's the last true champion, and they're gonna have WWE gonna have to start over a new lineage after they just started a new lineage last year with the World Heavyweight title. I'm sold. As much as I don't care for John Cena, I like this new side of him. It's cool. Randy Orton. Did you guys see the video of how Randy Orton went under the ring?
No.
How he went under?
Yeah.
No.
So basically at the beginning of the show, you see when they show the intro on the big screen for people in the arena, they had people come out and check the ring and just make sure the ropes were tight. Randy Orton was a part of them. So he was pretending like he was checking the steel steps, checking the ropes.
We see that on TikTok.
I saw it on Twitter. And then someone, a few of the guys that were helping him, they've now blocked him. So he's now checked the apron and he's just gone under the ring. But he was wearing a black hoodie in it. So then after he's whilst he's under the ring, he's taken off and had the arcade hoodie. So the way they've done it, I was like, oh, this is sick. I've never seen them do this before.
I remember I see how Bray Wyatt is under the ring.
They usually have
They have like a trolley.
Yeah.
But apparently there's like TV on the ring and there's bare snacks.
Yeah, there's like a monitor under the ring so they can see. And then
Someone's under the ring every night.
Yeah, there's someone under the ring and they have a walkie-talkie and they'll cue them to go out.
That is crazy.
Yeah. So it's properly lit. Rusev Machka.
Oh yeah, that was
He's
good.
back.
That was good.
In incredible shape.
Yeah.
Incredible shape.
He fucked up.
He looks scary.
He fucked up Akira Tozawa and he fucked up what's his name? Otis. That was.
They could do more for Otis, man.
100%.
They could do much more for Otis.
He's just this everything is just comical in it. There's nothing serious.
Yeah, that's the problem.
So I think that's what's not really pushing him. Yeah. It's always good to have a comical character. I think it's essential to have a comical character, but then it's like he's been that way for time.
Yeah, it's like his detriment. Yeah.
The only person that it works with as a face heel throughout every single season is R-Truth.
Yeah.
He needs more. He's more for sure.
What else happened? Jey Uso cut his promo. Sami Zayn came back.
Jimmy Uso came out.
Jimmy Uso came out as well.
I was a bit scared during that, I was like, oh my God.
Oh, it was behind me.
Yeah. I was like, oh, what's going to happen? I was like, don't mess it up for him. Come on. It's his first day. Don't mess it up. Then it was a celebration. So I was like, okay. Yeah. All right. Even when they're walking up the ramp, I was like, something's going to happen here. Something's going to happen here. But then, it was all right.
The vignette they played before that was sick as well. Jay talking about where he's come from and his family. You see visuals of him, Tamina, and OVW, like it was proper nice. Yeah, very emotional.
It was very emotional.
What else did we have? We had the women's tag titles.
The Gunter segment.
Oh, the Gunter segment.
Pat McAfee.
Beat up Pat McAfee. I think it was sick to see Pat McAfee's podcast host come and run out.
Yeah.
You know what?
That was a sick visual.
I loved
that was a sick visual.
Of it.
That was a sick visual. Because initially when I first saw them run out, I was like, wait, who are these people trying to drop the crowd? And then I saw them, I was like, oh, it makes sense.
Yeah.
And it made Gunter look even worse. It made him look like a beast. I'm like, this is what I needed to be my world champion. This is what I needed to see from.
You see what I'm saying? I think this is the good.
This is the demon we needed. This is not this boy that's.
Yeah, because he was not. Anyway, let me not go down that rabbit hole. He was not. But then that was. I was a bit like, oh, what's happening? But good segment. But first of all, don't touch our future Hall of Famer Michael Cole. Michael Cole's like the granddad that you don't want no one to mess with. Leave him alone. Listen, whoever's writing this, I keep Michael Cole safe. I don't want him to be part of anything like that again. Don't come and ruin our Michael Cole for us. But I was like, what's he doing? But yeah, let's keep Michael Cole safe.
I think this could be a good storyline, man, because even the way Michael Cole was telling it, he's comparing it to what LeBron James is happening with Stephen A. Smith. It was like, as he said, how are we meant to do our jobs if we can't be real and tell the truth about people's, be honest about our opinions and stuff, innit? And I think probably get that program with Michael Cole and thing.
But at the same time, when JAE EAUX coming out, these are the two people that are always dancing with. So it makes sense. I remember there was one video someone posted. It was Pat McAfee doing the yeet dance, and then
Good to look to him.
And my Pat was like,
stop it.
So it's all good storytelling. Then we had a women's tag team match we've discussed more. Let's go straight to the meet. Let's go straight to the end of Raw. Seth and Paul Heyman came out. Seth came out in his yellow.
That was good. Big up King
yellow
Troy,
suit,
man.
Big up King Troy. I like the way Seth dresses.
Yeah, I like it.
A lot of people.
Yeah.
I love it. I can't lie to you.
I think
it adds layers to it.
Yeah. I think he's gonna go above and beyond now because Paul Heyman's calling him. Paul Heyman's introducing him as the biggest superstar in WWE today.
Yeah, in the industry.
Today. So maybe he's probably gonna lift up a bit more and probably even wear. He's wearing Balenciagas on Saturday. What's he gonna wear?
I was wrestling. Yeah, in Balenciagas. I was like,
and he said he's gonna be next. Paul Heyman said, "You know, Paul Heyman does this. This is not a spoiler.
It's a prediction.
It's a prediction. He's gonna be. He says he's gonna be the champion next year, WrestleMania 42.
Okay.
I mean, we'll see.
Why not? But yeah, but Seth Rollins is a superstar.
Yeah, facts.
He already is
Facts.
beyond a superstar. But yeah, do you know what? It got so messy so quickly. I think on Monday, like it got so messy so quickly. Like the whole Bron Breakker thing, I'm still trying to digest it. So that's why when I came in here today, I said I need to go back and rewatch those last 10 to 15 minutes because I'm like, huh? Like, oh, okay.
It was funny because when Bron Breakker came out, people thought he was another Samoan.
He came out in the hoodie, innit?
But he took. I've never seen someone back off a hoodie like that. You know, it's like it was no zip.
He does everything so fast. It annoys me so much.
Man. Threw it off, man, and like that was good. That was good, man. Even like it's mad because we've seen Roman and Bron Breakker clash before at Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
So maybe that was all come for. I don't know. Maybe they're probably gonna use that
full
to
circle.
And it's good seeing Roman and Bron. This is where Bron Breakker needs to be. This is where Bron Breakker and Seth Rollins need to be.
Yeah.
And if they add Austin Theory, I'll pray to God they add Austin Theory. This is where he needs to be as well.
What's the?
Because Austin Theory was with Seth before with the Disciples.
Yeah.
I mean,
Bring him back in, man. I know he looks a bit corny now, but Austin Theory's got that shit. He's got that it factor. I believe so. What they do with Karrion Kross is coming out his show. Let Austin Theory come out his show, man. Honestly. This whole A-Town down thing is done. I'm sorry. What's it? A-Town down. It's done.
It's like it's like he has nothing to do. Like,
oh, leave Grayson Waller alone, man. I'm sorry. It's done for him, man. I think he should beat the shit out of Grayson Waller and join these, man.
I'm not opposed to it. Me, I like factions. I like factions with multiple members in it.
Yeah.
So I love factions where there's bare man.
I grew up in DX and NWO.
Do you know what
I need that
so
shit.
I don't know. Maybe because East London gangs.
okay.
What's it? Stratford, Plaster, Custom House, Beckton, Forest Gate.
Kumasi, now we just
bad gang, innit?
just
So,
catching these strays.
as if I used to live in Newham, you know. I'm
He's from CT.
Yeah. No, not CT.
Yeah.
Stratford. Manor Road.
So I think
You had a house. You had a shop in CT.
Yeah.
okay.
Hermit Road.
Oh, okay.
You know Hermit was Bantway.
Yeah.
Nice.
Quick good news.
Yeah,
Quick good news.
East London.
Yeah.
But I like factions with multiple members. So for me, if Austin Theory joins, cool. At least let there be some sort of reason of why he's joining, and let whatever this reason is spearhead him to greatness. If they now decide to add, I don't know, Shinsuke Nakamura, at least let there be a reason why he's joining, and it helps elevate. You know what I mean? So I'm not opposed to it. But I think the way Bron Breakker was introduced, and just like there was one shot. The way it was done,
in the spear.
When Seth and Bron Breakker were staring at each other, and it looked like Bron Breakker was going to go and spear Seth, but he went to spear CM Punk. It was so sick.
I don't know if I
Do you not see how
Watch it
Seth?
back. I promise you.
Yeah.
You're going to look at it and you're
I
going to
told you I was standing on a ladder at the time, so don't ask.
All Seth did, was move his shoulder a bit, and Bron Breakker ran past him and got.
Like the way it looked, you think
looked
that Bron
amazing.
Breakker's going to spear Seth. He ran past him, speared CM Punk. I said, this is cinema. This is absolute. Like, the way this was shot, I was like, yeah,
Vignette.
they definitely practiced this.
The vignette next week. Sepia tones, black and white, white skin bars. We're going in.
But do you know what? Taking it back quickly, just before WrestleMania, that spear to Carlito is probably the best thing I've seen. the best thing I've seen on TV. Not the best thing I've seen in wrestling. It's the best thing I've seen on TV.
Nah,
I literally, like, when I was watching, I literally caught my breath. I was like, what? It was the cleanest
I watched it maybe like 100 times
I've ever seen. And he just rolled, like, Bron Breakker just rolls through it.
Like an army roll, like an army
Yeah,
roll.
like he just rolled, like literally, it was right shoulder in, boom. And he just rolled through it. And he just stood there and just, like. Anyway, Carlito was like, right, don't touch me too hard. I need to go find the doctor. That bit was funny. That was funny.
Carlito was hilarious.
Yeah. And I think that's all he is, funny.
That's what he needs to do.
Yeah, at this point in his career, like, he's not going to be working excellent matches. So
yeah,
let him be comedy relief, man. I don't mind it, man. So, I mean, he's had his moments. He used to do the springboards and the moonsaults before.
It's true.
Now he's too hench for that. So let him be funny, man. Let him be funny.
Oh boy, Nicky, thanks for coming on the podcast.
Oh,
man. Appreciate it.
Make some noise for Nicky,
thank you, guys.
Where can they find you? Where can they hear you? Where can they see you?
Oh, everywhere. No, I'm joking. No,
you're not joking, because
no,
they
yeah,
can. They
pretty
can
much
actually
everywhere.
be everywhere.
Yeah. Okay, so follow me on Instagram, @SoNicky_. My podcast is So Nicky Podcast. I'm on TikTok too. Oh, So Nicky. This is a lot of Nickies.
Keep going.
And then my YouTube channel, guys, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I think that means the most to me, to be fair. Yeah, because I'm growing my YouTube channel. YouTube is a very difficult field to play. But it's So Nicky on YouTube.
Sick, man. Appreciate Nicky for coming on once again, and hopefully we can get you on soon.
Sure.
Hopefully the rest of the guys will be here as well.
Yeah.
You need to go on Tea and Tussle.
Tea and Tussle, yes, please.
They followed me on Instagram. I followed them back.
You need to go on there.
And it was nice to see other women talking about this, because there's not many of us, especially black women too.
I did actually want to ask you, like, how has it been as a black woman? Because we, like, as we spoke before you came, like, there's not that many doing it.
No, like, literally, since I started posting about liking wrestling stuff and being on the KICKOUT, guys, the KICKOUT podcast, that's how I got here. So please also follow the KICKOUT podcast. Like, it's weird because do you know, I made a video on my TikTok, right? And I just said, whatever you like, just post it, because you don't know what comes from it. I've liked wrestling since I was 8 years old, like, and I've never really spoken about it because, you know, people are like, oh,
That's what I'm saying. When I first see it,
and then people are like, oh, you still watch WWE? Yes, I do. Leave me alone. And I'm here and I'm getting to do some really cool stuff. Like, this is the second podcast I've done this week, and I love these interactions, you know. So yeah, why not? It's been good, especially as a woman. I didn't realize that there was a place for me in this, to be honest with you. So, and the reception's been good. The guys I've worked with mostly guys. It's been great. It's been amazing.
Hopefully we can try and figure out a way where more black women can, you know, enjoy wrestling, even if it's not like every week, but even if it's just like, you know what, because I know people like Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, those are people that are prominent on Instagram, that girls that I know that aren't into wrestling, you see them and it's like, oh, these women are so cool that I can't believe they're wrestlers. I've checked out some of their matches, I've enjoyed it. I'm like, that's a start. Like, having pretty girls loving wrestling. That's like, when you see all these baddies on wrestling, then it's like, oh, this is something I can relate to, because I tend to see them on like movies or on Instagram. So if I see buff girls here, then I'm more likely prone to watch it. So yeah, man, pretty girls love pro wrestling.
I just want to say before we close, now that you've come on our podcast, please don't be a stranger. You're now part of an industry that is vast and big, and there's a chance for everyone to, you know, make something out of it. So please don't be a stranger. Keep doing what you're doing. Guys. If you ever need to do anything, like any help, you know, we're always here to assist.
Thank you.
Obviously, we'll put you in front of the right people if there's anything that comes up as well. So yeah, man.
I appreciate that, and vice versa. And thank you for asking me to come. It's been fun, for sure. Yeah.
Appreciate you, man. I've been Nafi.
Anything to plug before we go?
Oh yes, members. Tell the members already.
Members, yeah, make sure you join the membership. We've got one tier now, so yeah, join the membership, get exclusive content. Done, I mean, yeah, no one else can join, but they've still got the month in it. The people that are there, yeah. So if you joined the Discord the past weekend, enjoy it, relish in it, live in it, because in a month's time, YouTube link, we're posting it in the thing. But yeah, members, what else have we got? Basement Grooves this Sunday.
Yeah,
You should actually come. Basement Grooves. We've got like a games night if you're free on Sunday evening.
Okay.
Yeah, it's quite late.
Yeah, I'll
Where's
send
that?
it. It's Stoke-Newington. It's not that.
It's
I beg.
calm, man.
It's not that far for you, man. It's like near Dalston. It's not that far. I'll send you the details.
You know that immediate, like, please don't come and exaggerate.
Exactly. What the hell? Especially someone from East. Like, don't do that, man. If you're from South, then fair enough, I'll allow it. But come on. Basement Grooves this Sunday, 5 to 11. Come through. It's free. Come hear some good music. The 15th of May, Hustle. We are back at the Colour Factory, so pull up. May 25th, Hustle is at Wood Green. Yeah, that's about it. Just keep commenting, keep liking, keep subscribing. Make sure you follow Nicky. And yeah, man.
As of next week, we're gonna pull up our best commenters of the week. So if you guys are commenting, we'll give you guys, I don't know, we'll give you like a free trial, another free trial as well, if you're not a member. But yeah, big up everyone that's commenting.
Also, big up Ben for winning the Predictions League as well.
Shout out to Mark as well for even
Big
controlling
up
that
Mark for
corner.
doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It was a fun prediction league. I don't know if I'm doing it next year, though. I'm tired. I don't know if I'm doing it.
Well, you might as well do the video then.
Sir?
You might as well do the video results.
Yeah, I don't mind reading them out.
Cool.
Yeah, cool. All right, guys. Cool.
Nice one. Peace.
Hey guys, what's going on? Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. And also, become a member. Join the team.